Bum 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 bum. Tron.
He fights for the users.
I love Tron Legacy just as much as I love the original Tron, but I think we can all agree that it focused more on the users rather than the programs. It still works, but Tron Legacy did not give the fans what they wanted. People watched the original for Ram, for Clue, for Yori, and especially Tron, not Flynn.
Yeah.
Uprising gives you Tron times 2. What was originally going to be a televised feature-length special evolved into a miniseries and finally a full 18-episode animated series. Tron Uprising surpassed nearly every expectation, especially in how it proves itself to be canon. Being defeated by Clue was the last Kevin Flynn saw of Tron, but what if he escaped? It's entirely plausible for Tron to do so, spoiler, as long as he still gets turned into Rinsler. Or who knows, maybe he already is and he doesn't even know it. When a young program named Beck, played by Elijah Wood, dresses up as the legendary hero Tron and takes public action against Clue's forces, he also attracts the attention of Tron himself, who decides to take Beck on as his apprentice and his successor. It's Game of Thrones meets Reboot meets Batman Beyond. As the White Knight of Argon City, Beck begins his one-man crusade against Clue's tyranny, clashing with characters such as Mr. Fantastic, a vacuum cleaner, Pee Wee Herman, no seriously that is actually Paul Rubens, and Commander Page, who is undoubtedly the best character in the entire show. See, Paige isn't evil. She genuinely believes that a system of control will be best for the programs, and she thinks she's doing the right thing by serving Clue. Granted, her superiors are straight up lying to her face, but her ignorance does not detract from her agency. The most drastic character in Tron Uprising would have to be Zed, who initially opposes the Renegade and secretly admires his co-worker, Mara, making many attempts to monopolize her time. But before he donned a metaphorical fedora and began complaining about the friend zone, Zed realizes just how much he appreciates Mara's friendship. And when she's in trouble, he saves her because he cares about her well-being more than her attention. The series' blank slate and moody teenager Beck may not have a prominent character arc, but he does end up a different person from when he started. He obtains a different perspective from Paige, he develops substantially in his fighting skills, and he matures as a person. Who knows, maybe Beck has always had a little bit of Tron's data inside him, as if he's the son of Tron or something. Since The Grid was created by Kevin Flynn, separate from the digital world of the first Tron movie, this was still relatively uncharted territory. Legacy only touched upon its surface, but Tron Uprising dove in. It's the best example of world building I can think of, and it held its own against Gravity Falls and Motor City. With its expert mythology, story, character development, art style, animation, and camera composition, I think it's safe to say that Tron Uprising deserves to be recognized as one of the greatest and most artistic Disney cartoons ever made, along with a more extended conclusion to the series. Always remember, Tron lives.